All right, so for those of you that are unaware, Mr. Beast is one of the biggest YouTubers out there in the world. He's pretty popular, pretty famous. Yeah, he makes videos where he does like little stunts and he gives people money and stuff like that. He does little things. He tells people do this thing, do that thing, and then they do it, and then he gives them money, stuff like that. It's not necessarily content that I enjoy. I've only watched them because one of my friends likes his content and he recommended that I watch. So I watched a couple of his videos, but not anything that I'm into really. But whatever, he does what he does, and if people like it, they like it. It is what it is. However, that's not what I'm going to talk about in this video per se. What I'm going to talk about is something that I feel that he did, which was a good thing, and then he's getting attacked by a bunch of psychopaths on the, I would say, left. And that's the main reason why I'm making this video, because I think it's important to highlight not only the psychosis of some people, especially the woke mob, but the hypocrisy as well. And basically what he did was he paid for, I believe it was 1,000 people to have their cataract surgery or something like that, to cure their blindness, right? Basically just helping people to see better. That's what he did. And I think that's a good thing, right? He made a video about it. I didn't watch the video. I just heard about it. And people are mad about it. People on the left are mad about it. I don't really care that he made a video about it. I think that's the main issue that people are having with it, that they're like, well, why is he making this into some kind of crazy stunt or event? But who cares? He did something good. Why doesn't that matter? Why isn't that the thing that people are more concerned with or worried about? And if I had to be honest, I feel that the people that are attacking him are just basically jealous that he has the capability to do something like that. And from what I'm seeing, most of the people that are attacking him are pretty evil people. They're not good people. They don't have anything to offer the world. They don't help anybody. All they're about is destruction and hurting people. And then they have the nerve to attack somebody like this. These are the same kind of people that are supporting our government, the U.S. government, sending $100 billion to Ukraine so that more people can get killed over there. That's what our government's doing with our money, our tax money. They're sending it to Ukraine so people can die. While this man is taking his money that he's made, doing what he does, and he's using it to give back to people and help people out. That's what he's doing with his own personal wealth, right? And from what I've heard, he said that he is going to give away all his money before he dies. That's one thing he wants to do, is give, or when he dies, whatever. He wants to give all his money away. This is the kind of person that he is. And he does it all the time. I mean, he has videos doing it. The few videos that I've seen, that's what he does. He gives his money away. It is what it is. Whether you like that kind of content or not, that's a whole nother story. But I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing that he's doing. If anything, it's a good thing, right? Why do people have a problem with this man curing or paying for people to have their surgery on their eyes so that they can see better? I don't understand what the problem is there. And the reason why I said curing is because some people are saying that he's the Antichrist or satanic because he's curing the blind or whatever. And I'm like, this is how crazy these psychopaths on the left are, or the woke mob, whatever you want to call these fucking people. They're more worried about sending money to Ukraine. That's what they want to do, right? They're more, hey, let's go send some money overseas to another country so that more people can die, and not support somebody who is actually helping people. That's the woke mob. That's what they do. And there are a lot of people in this world, well, in our country for sure, that are like that. And you know why they're like that, or why they exist? It's because they're being pandered to. They're being catered to. If you know somebody that's like that has this kind of mindset, and you're not saying anything to them or about them or basically casting them out from society, if you're enabling this kind of behavior, people that support sending money overseas for people to die, but don't support something like this, then you are also part of the problem. Because I'm hearing people say, well, what are the solutions? What can we do? This, that, and the other. Well, the first thing you got to do, whether they're your family or friend or whatever, you ever heard of tough love? I believe in tough love. If you really care and love somebody, right? If you really care for somebody and you really love somebody, what you will do is you'll show them the right way, the hard way. If they're not going to listen to you when you're polite and nice, then you got to be rude and mean. Period. That's the only way. You got to put your foot down. It is what it is. I do it. I mean, it works sometimes, and if it doesn't, then those people can go fuck off. I don't care. But sometimes people need to be shaken up or woken up with harsh words at the bare minimum. So if you have somebody in your life that is part of this woke ideology, the woke left, that supports a war in Ukraine that we shouldn't be involved in, that nobody should be involved in, that war shouldn't even be happening, but they won't support a man giving his wealth, his own hard-earned wealth, to help people see, and you're not doing anything about it, right? You're just letting these people exist. You're letting them walk around and be the way that they are, right? You're not questioning them or saying anything to them, and maybe you are, but whatever you're doing isn't working. It's not enough to get these people's attention for them to wake up and stop being the way that they are. What I'm seeing more than anything is that these psychopaths are being celebrated and propped up. That's what I'm seeing. And then people are like, well, why is the world going to shit? Why is everything falling apart? Why is everything in chaos? Why is everything messed up? Because you keep on enabling these psychopathic motherfuckers. That's why. You pat them on the head, you pat them on the back, and I'm talking about that whole side. The whole side of supporting surgeries for minors that they shouldn't have. Transsexual surgeries. People that are enabling all these LGBTQ people, right? Oh yeah, it's okay, do what you want to do. And that's fine, do what you want to do, but do it in fucking private. Don't do it in fucking public. Then they're supporting these shows, where these shows are showing all this psychopathic gay stuff that shouldn't be there. But they're showing it, right? They're promoting it. And people are like, oh, it's okay to be that way, it's okay. You don't understand what's happening because you don't understand who controls the world. The people or the entities or the demons that control the world are obviously not human because they're demons. They don't think like you. They're not like, oh yeah, let's be all inclusive. That's not what they're trying to do. They're trying to convert humanity into something that they're not before they destroy them. That's what they're doing. This isn't about fucking inclusion. And the reason why I'm talking about that is because it has everything to do with this. It's the same group of people that hate on somebody like this who's trying to do a good thing, because those miserable fucks, they're not about helping or saving humanity or doing anything good for anyone. They're about destruction and death. That's all they're about. So there are the evil ones that control the world, and then there are the motherfuckers that follow them, right? That's what's happening. So again, if you're on that side of the fence and you're doing those things, you're a fucked up person. You're not right. And I don't care who's enabling you or telling you, patting you on the head and saying you're doing a good job being yourself. That's not what none of this shit is about. If people really cared about you, they will tell your ass to go get some help. So the good people, right? The quote unquote good people that are letting this shit happen, you're being a pacifist. You're being a good person, right? You're like, oh, I'm so supportive of these motherfuckers. You're also part of the problem because you're not doing anything to stop it. You're just letting it happen. You're not saying anything. You're not doing anything. And whatever you're saying or doing ain't good enough. You need to do more. You need to say more until the shit stops. These people shouldn't be in society. They have issues, right? But you people are enabling it. Anybody that supports anything on the left or the woke mob, whatever you want to call those people, when you support that stuff and you promote it and you're scared to speak out against it because of the consequences, you're allowing it to fester. And it's growing and it's getting bigger and worse. And eventually, the end goal is for everybody to be that way. That's what they're trying to do. This isn't about inclusion. This is about creating a new human that is anything but human and having new people either accept their ways or be destroyed by them. That's where they're going with this shit. So the more you sit back and just let things happen, the worse it's going to get. So again, it seems like I'm going off on a tangent, but I'm not. Because it has everything to do, this again, the same people that support those ideologies are the same ones that hate on this guy for doing what he's doing. And those same people support the war in Ukraine. Oh yeah, send $100 billion to Ukraine. Let people die. They're all about death and destruction. They're all about desecration and the end of humanity. Hello, LGBTQ. Those people can't have kids. I'm just saying. But you know what they're going to try to do? I'm going to predict the future. They're going to try to make that community have kids. They're going to do something so crazy and psychotic that they're going to try to force somehow, some way, have those people have kids. They're already talking about a trans man having kids and trans woman, this and that. They're doing all types of crazy stuff. But those people are the end of humanity. If you support that, and right now it's all cute and shit, right? Oh, look how inclusive everybody is, right? It's all good now. Wait until the future when they take over the fucking world and everybody's either part of that or you're being attacked by them. And then you'll see how cute it really is. They're trying to indoctrinate kids and with drag shows and stuff like that. All the stuff that they're doing, they're putting all these weird books in school for kids. They're the same people that are attacking this man. Same fucking people. They're taking over all your comic books. They're taking over all your video games, your movies, everything. All your entertainment. They run all the companies. How the fuck did that happen? How the fuck did all these crazy psychopaths all just happen to be qualified to be running every company in the fucking world? In every country too. How did that happen? Did you guys ever think of that? And I'm probably, this video is not probably going to get promoted in the algorithm because I cursed a lot or whatever, but I don't care. I want people to listen and hear what I'm saying. I'm speaking the truth. People need to learn and listen. And if you get offended by naughty words, grow the fuck up. That's all I have to say to you. But long story short, you guys need to see what's happening here. The true evil of the world. This man is single-handedly making our government look like fools. He's making them look stupid. Because he's spending his money to help people. And then you have our fucking government sending $100 billion. And I was doing some quick maths in my head. $100 billion over to Ukraine for people to die. That's what our government is doing. How is that helping anybody? They're not helping anybody. And do you know what they can do with that $100 billion? If they just decided to give it out to the average American or veterans or whatever, if they just decided to give that money out to people that need it in our country, that would go a long way to helping people. Isn't that better than sending the money overseas for people to die? Or what about what Mrbeast is doing? Helping to cure people or have them have their surgeries that they need. What about that? Why can't our government spend the money on that? They don't have the money? They obviously fucking do because they're sending it overseas for people to die. So they have the money, but they can't help our citizens to have better lives. So it's better. No one can convince me that it's better for our government to send money over there for people to die than to just give it away to random Americans. I would rather our government take that $100 billion and just give it out to random people. Just give it out to random people in the U.S. Fuck it. If you're going to send it over for people to die, why not just give it over to people that need it? Or random people. Even people that don't need it. At least give it to the American people. The same people that gave you the damn money, right? Because where did that money come from? Fucking taxes, right? So people work for that money, and now you're throwing it away in the fucking garbage. That's what our shitty ass government is doing. But then you have somebody like Mrbeast who's actually giving back, and he's getting hate from these woke psychopaths who cut their body parts off, who support drag shows for kids, Those are the people that are attacking him. They support the war in Ukraine. They support death, destruction, desecration. Those are the people that are attacking this guy. Anyways, that's why I get pissed off about this kind of shit, because to me, it's common sense. And then I hear the good people saying, well, what can we do? Everything is so wrong and it seems like it's getting worse. Well, do something then. Stand the fuck up and fight back. Say something. Do something. Don't let these people be part of your family or part of your friends list or whatever. You got to do something for these people to wake up. Propping them up, supporting them, patting them on the head when they do something stupid, like cutting their body parts off, that's not making anything better. You're enabling them. And you're getting the world that you're getting because you're enabling these people. But anyways, I've said enough. If you like, comment, subscribe, share where you can, hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.